morning, everyone. Welcome back to another series of welcome back to another series of Winning Mondays, where we dive deep into the stories, the success, and the strategies of the Malaysia's top real estate professionals. Yeah, I'm very happy to have Yin Peng with us this morning, and she's not new to the show. Definitely, I think it's like. And also that she's not new to the industry as well. So we're so happy to have this conversation with you this morning.
Thank you, Nick.
Yes, okay. It's good. I think it's like we want to dive deep. Like this month of September, we focus a lot on online branding. And online branding, we talk about, I think on the first week, we have Francis who come and talk to us about the Google business, how you can utilize and your presence on Google. Then on the second week, we have Roslan to talk about drone, how you can use drone to actually market yourself and also stand out in terms of, like just now we talk about how do you stand out in terms of marketing yourself. Drone is another strategy that he used. And then on the third week, where it's Malaysia Day, that we actually have a break. On the fourth week, then we have joined on the co-founders of J. The Rising Star in the podcast and video marketing. And this week, we have Yin Peng, the founder of YinHomes, who have made it big time. Right? To me, it's big time because you have actually really dominated the niche of TDDI in terms of the online presence. And today we want to have a conversation with you how, if one want to replicate this success or want to do something similar like this, how would one, what is some of the tips and strategies that you want to, you're able to share with them. And if you're watching here from the Facebook Live and also on the Zoom with us, you can actually type your questions if you have any burning questions for Yin Peng, and I'm going to bring out all the questions and make sure that she answers all the questions.
I'll do my best.
Go back. Okay, maybe you can share with us a little bit about yourself and your inspirations behind founding YinHomes.
Okay, sure. I think as some of you may already know, this is my ninth. Correct, right, Nick?
Yes, you started in 2015.
Yeah, as Nick reminded me, it's been 9 years. And when I started back then in real estate, after being in corporate in marketing communications for a number of years, I had zero knowledge, of course. And back then, I think the market was a lot simpler. It was really, I think it was the dawn of star classifieds. And it was moving into like iProperty. That time, iProperty ad credit was only 10 cents. And feature credit, just for your info, ad credit now is 1 ringgit, no longer 10 cents.
Yes, how much is actually
it has gone up. And I think feature credit those days was 3 ringgit. Now for your info is 6-7 ringgit per credit. But then that's how I started. And when I started, I remember my team leader told me that the most important thing is visibility. That's what we have. That's what we need. Visibility. Yes. So anyway, fast forward, when I started YinHomes was actually, I think as some of you may know, when my mom passed, she left quite a meaningful portfolio. It's not a huge portfolio. Tamanton is a very small, very niche market. Compared to, when before I did TTDI, I was in Desa Park City. It was a huge market.
What is the big difference between like TTDI and Desa Park in terms of the market size?
Huge. At the peak of running of the team collectively, I think there were 30 of us back then doing Desa Park City. It was a easy 6 million commission turnover.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a huge market. Like rental, we used to handle the rental as 10,000, 15,000. Then I come to Tamanton, the rental 2,000, and then got so many things.
So big difference.
But so many things to do, the roof.
Did you regret going into that?
No, I don't. So that's what I mean. Like, I think it's very meaningful for me to actually take over my mom's portfolio. Meaningful. One thing, of course, is legacy, but the other is actually the relationship. And I'm very grateful for all the clients that have placed their trust in us. And the clients that I've worked with, just so amazing. And they really I got clients come out to me and I said, I'm not sure whether I can do this for you, Mrs. Tan, for example. She said, Yin Peng, you do what you need to. I have faith in you. You just do.
That's the amount of trust that you have built in them.
Yeah, and a lot of it is also, I see how my mom did that with her clients and they have become friends and they have placed so much trust in her. And in turn, they give me an opportunity. So for me, that is why I do what
How many of these clients actually inherited from the business that your mom carry on, or how many actually you build it on your own?
Maybe 20 to 30%. 30%, I think, is from my mom's portfolio. And then we built over the years. This is the 4th year in YinHomes. So coming back to YinHomes is when I when I started this, I have a huge challenge ahead of me because you are competing in a market of agents that have been there for 30 years. I mean, how do you set yourself apart? How do you set yourself apart? I can't compete. I don't have the 30 years. This is built over time, you know. And I mean, you can't, right? So I started thinking that I think it's the time to do, thankfully, I think social media at that time was picking up. I think it was MCO, so everybody was on the social media.
Everybody have no choice but to watch at the screen all the time.
So I said, hey, let's try this. I've always wanted to figure this social media marketing out, you know, from my digital media and marketing communications day. So that's how I decided, okay, let's try to do video lah.
So out of so many things that you can do, right? In order to set yourself apart, you can actually do a lot of things. Right, but why video marketing is the choice at that time? And you still believe it until today?
Yeah, because selling a house, I should say buying a house. Okay, buying a house is an emotional decision. And the market, I mean, the demographic, they're quite sophisticated. It's not. They are busy people. They want to know everything. They want to learn everything before they make the decision to call you and to go and see the house. So how do and the great thing about video marketing is I can say what I want to say. I can bring out the emotion and put it out there. And
people can really hear you out. Like you talk about emotions is where it really capture. It can't capture by static picture, but it can capture with your voice. Like your body reactions and all.
Yes. And I mean, so everybody on my team, they write their own scripts because
they write their own script
because they told me that Yin Peng, we don't want your script because we don't agree with what you say. I don't think this house is like that. You always say this house is good, but so I'm like, okay. Then they said we want to write our own because we have our own opinion about the house.
Wow. Okay, this is new to me. So the script is not.
Yeah, they fired me as their script writer.
Wow. Okay.
So eventually, my team fired me, and then they said that we're going to write their own. And actually, I really hats off to them. They do take a lot of time. Yesterday, Kenneth, I saw he was at the office. We had an event, and then after that, it was raining. He was caught in rain viewing, but he was at the office till 7 something writing his script for tomorrow's shoot.
Wow, amazing! Like kudos to the YinHome teams.
Yeah, they really put their heart in.
But do you check through the script?
No,
or you just leave it. Okay, I think this is your show. This is your face. You go ahead to do.
Yes, I leave it to them. I don't even look at the final ones. I tell. I mean, we have our SOPs. They know there's a basic guidelines. Okay, of do's and don'ts. But I don't believe in impeding people's creativity. I think they are entitled to their opinion.
Wow, that's good.
So I leave it to them. I said, if something goes wrong, it's on you.
And the good thing is, actually, we didn't see anything that's out of space in most of the video I watched. Right, a lot of them quite a number of the structures and all are kind of there.
Yeah. So we do have like a. So I think they've written so many scripts that, I mean, we do have a template, like we do have a structure, general guideline, but the meat and everything, that's up to them. How they even decide how they want to shoot it. No, I don't want this angle. I want it from this angle. So that's everything is them.
Okay, let's dive a little bit deeper, right? Because most of the conversations can be very high level, but today we want to go very micro. Can we go micro? Tell us exactly. Say for example, like yourself, right? Today that's you have an open house, right? Or you have a viewing, you have a property that you want to showcase, you want to record it. What is the kind of things that in terms of the manpower, in terms of the equipment, in terms of the preparation that's needed, if you don't mind to actually go deep with us?
So you mean in like a shoot?
Yeah.
Or like what you see?
What you see, the videos
like,
that
the reels.
Yes.
See, it's just a phone.
Just a phone? Okay, all we need is number one is the phone.
So I mean, it's just like what we chat before. Don't overthink anything in today's world. Actually, really, all
so who is the one? Do you need to hire a professional videographer to actually do that?
Yeah, I mean, we have somebody,
you have somebody?
because obviously, not to say that we can't shoot it and we can't edit it, but for
Probably
me,
better
my
angle.
call, everybody must leverage on everybody's strength.
Okay.
So I think when you are doing real estate, there's just so many moving parts. Yes, I can save costs. I save a lot of money if I just get our in-house in-house person to do it. But to me, I say that I want everybody to focus on their strength. And yeah, we need to spend money, but then time is limited.
If you don't mind, how much would it cost to actually get a videographer, right? Use an iPhone and then follow you and do that shoot?
So it can be anywhere from 100 to 300 ringgit to 500 ringgit per reel, depending on how much time is needed, how much editing.
Okay. Assuming that, how long does it actually take for that one reel?
Actually, now we are quite fast already because we know what we want. So it takes about 45 minutes.
About 45
tops,
minutes.
tops.
Okay. So max
For
1
about
hour.
1 minute.
For
reel.
1 minute. Okay. So you're talking about the editing as well, like with the
No,
it's
so
different.
shoot is it's first you start with the shoot, right?
So assuming that you allocate a budget 3 to 500 ringgit for that.
3 to 5 is very generous.
Very
I mean, if you are starting out, I would say keep it between 150 to 200 max per
Okay,
reel.
will anyone willing to do that at 100 to 150 to just do a shoot for you?
Plus editing lah.
Plus editing stuff. So they're willing to, there will
Yeah.
be someone, so get someone that's able to do that.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Or
alright.
if you can't, just should ask somebody to help you first. If you're starting out and you don't have that sort of
Budget.
shoot and then keep that money for a good editor.
Keep that money for a good editor. So like get someone to record it about 100 to 150. 150.
No, you get your friend to record it
Or
for
you
you.
get a friend to record it for you.
Then that 150 to 200.
So write your own script, number one, and then
yeah.
like get someone to record it for you.
Yeah.
Then spend good money in editing.
Yeah, if I had to choose, I will put my money into editing.
How much will you spend for editing?
No, so all in you should not be, for a reel, you should not be spending more than 300 lah.
Should not be spending more than 300 per reel.
To me, I think
Okay.
for a 1 minute reel, I think it's quite generous.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. So where do you source for all this editor?
I used to be in digital media and marketing.
So you know your source.
So I have like a network.
Okay, so for those who don't know, so how can they do it?
It's not a trial and error, to be honest with you. I sort of like gone through different people, try different people. So you just have to, it's like every business, you just need to try it.
They'll probably just Google and find like the freelance editors.
Yeah.
There definitely people are willing to do that.
Yes, and you can go on Fiverr as well.
Mhm.
Fiverr,
Yeah.
we've done Fiverr as well. Sometimes if we need to rush certain things.
Okay.
But
Trustable, Fiverr?
okay, you just see the reviews, right? So those with good reviews, then yeah.
Like $10, $20.
No lah, I think it's like yeah, I think comes up to about 150 to 200 ringgit lah for editing. So you shoot it yourself and then you give a good solid brief to the person. Then you can.
What is the solid brief gonna look like?
So like it's like basic storytelling. So you say in your storyboard lah, simple story, intro. So we usually have an intro. So we prepare it is you start with the intro. Hi, I'm Yin Peng from YinHomes. Something like that, right? So you can see what's your, like Kyra is, what's up guys? You think of your intro, your tagline, and how do you want to do it? Is it in front of the house? So you have another brief as to intro, what you're gonna say, and then the location, is it in front of the house, or how do you want the scene to look? And then you go into the body. The body will be, okay, maybe you start at the entrance, leaving. So you do state clearly, then you write some notes to the editor, and even write down to what sound you want. Ding! Clapping hands. We also have all these.
You also have, you
have
very
to,
specific as well.
Yeah.
You probably need to do a lot of research in order, like probably watch a lot of videos, how the rest are doing it, probably get the inspirations from them.
Yes. So it's really bad, but I do spend a lot of time scrolling on social media.
That's part of research. That's part of the things that you need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And okay, all right. So I think that is one. If you have Francis said that he only charged 168. So if you're interested, if you're interested, you can actually engage.
Got a good deal out there.
His services. Okay, that's good. If anyone have any questions for Yin Peng, feel free to bring it over. All right, so I've watched a lot of videos online. I watched a lot of property showings and also a lot of channels of people building their channels. One thing I really enjoy watching is the YinHomes. You're not only just focusing on the property per se or that targeted area, but you are also super interested in TDDI itself. Right, so you actually go extra mile to interview people like Taufik Ismail and then say Hannah Yo. That why would you even go extra mile? Because normally people won't do that, right? But you go and extend from a property, from a house to that area targets and events that you actually very intentional in doing so, building yourself a brand in TDDI.
It's just something I'm passionate to do because I grew up in Taman Tun and I have a lot of fond memories.
You really love the place.
I love it. I love it. I mean, my community, my support group is there. And I mean, it really is a nice place. Very suburb in an urban place. And people there are, I mean, we just finished our TTDI wellness event. We were just participating, obviously. But, you know, the committee who organize it, they volunteer their time to put things like that together for the community so they can raise awareness about diabetes, free health screening, you know, how to improve health awareness. And the things that people do for the community that's amazing and very inspiring. And that has also brought a lot of pride in myself in living there. So that's why out of my own passion and curiosity, that's how I do these things. Actually, it's more of like a pet project for me.
Yeah.
Not so much like
that
deliberate brand
really
decision.
Stands out a lot. Yeah, compared to if I usually for anyone in the real estate, they say, okay, which one is your target area? They'll probably do research, how many transactions, and for you, it's very natural.
Yeah.
There's a place.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what is it. But so happen that is also a booming place. That is also a high transactions area.
But if you really want to, I mean, intellectualize the thing, I think intellectualize this whole thing that I do. I guess one way to think about it, like you say, okay, I want to farm in this area. I think selling property is how do you go beyond that transaction? How do you have the story? Every house has a story.
Yeah.
And every neighborhood has a story. Every neighborhood has a community. And what is that? What is finding out that story, being able to communicate that? Yeah, I think that also it can be part of your brand story.
Yeah, part of the brand's
your brand story.
Yeah, okay, that's good, right? So I mean, like, you have done a lot of video marketings that we know that everyone know that, hey, you know, like you're just being natural in front of the video. Is that really so at the very beginning? So natural, like so photogenic, like just go out and then just so confident doing that.
Okay, well, I mean, I had maybe I've been fortunate enough to have an American education. So you are very used to
public speaking.
But having said that, of course, every time you go natural, but I always tell myself and I tell my team, don't think too much. Actually, when they first started, even Abby, she just joined us to do her first week. She couldn't sleep for 1 week. I said, don't worry, don't think too much. And if you got hiccup, it's okay. In today's social media, actually as organic as possible, just be yourself.
Just like how I started, I also like did it wrong.
Did you?
No, I think just now I actually like supposed to say welcome to me. I don't know what I said. So I actually share with you, right? Because I just want to have this show to enjoy myself. I don't think too much at the times when I decided to take this up, and I just told you just now that I just want to enjoy it, right? And have conversations so that I can learn more from the industry. So I have a different way for me to really enjoy the show. Yeah, I think it's the same with for those of you if you're thinking of doing video marketing. Don't overthink, don't think too much.
Enjoy yourself.
Just enjoy yourself.
Be yourself and think about, you know, if you were to buy this house, why would you buy this house? And how do you communicate that, right? And work around that. Like, I mean, as agent, we all got opinion of the house. When we go take the DCE, why the house like that one? Oh, this house very nice. So if you go a little deeper, and how do you,
Put yourself in the shoes of the buyer.
yeah,
If you are to buy this house, or even if you are to sell this house, if you want to share with the buyer that, hey, why is
Yeah.
this house so unique?
Yeah.
And you must have it.
yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
I think so.
So share with us some of your challenges as you do so, no? Like what are the biggest challenges that you face as you do video marketings and also marketing a property?
Actually, no. I mean, if you're asking about operational challenge, then I think these are normal lah. Editors say cannot get the video in time, or I schedule 1 week in advance, 2 weeks in advance the home tour. The day before, then owner say we decided we are not comfortable to do.
Okay. A lot of unexpected.
Yes.
Mm.
So, I mean, if you want to think about operational challenges, then these are the things that you have to be prepared for. So I always tell my team as well, I mean, we just do our best, whatever preparation, we prepare everything, we put everything, but after that, if things are beyond our control, cancel, bad weather, the lock cannot open, then cannot shoot, but you already booked your videographer.
So what happened?
So what happened?
You book your videographer and then you go there, it's locked.
So you have to be nice to people lah, be nice to your videographer lah. No, I said can reschedule or not. Okay, sorry, we buy you lunch.
Okay.
I mean, be kind to people that you work with, right? And you help me, we help each other, right? So I'm very blessed also, like, a videographer, editor, also very accommodating, and I think we try to, complement each other in a working. I respect his schedule, he respects my challenges.
How many times do you actually have to change a videographer or editor to find the one that's really stay with you?
Actually, I haven't had to fire the videographer that we are
one
with.
from the beginning stayed with you today.
But then on the peripherals, we fired everybody else lah. If you know what I mean.
Okay, all right. Yeah. So does all these things actually bring results?
Oh, okay.
I guess of course it brings results, but what kind of results can you share a specific case that you market this property, and like how long does it take for you to close it, and how the inquiry comes, and then
okay. So I know the answer you're trying to look for is that, hey, I did this video, and then when no agent could sell it, but then when I did it, then I sold it. That's not reality lah. What it is. That's not true. That's not true. And I think but this is marketing 101, right? You have the funnel.
Yes.
So I think every real estate agent, you must think what is your funnel. So I have my own funnel that I believe in, I invest in.
Okay, share with us.
So to me, it's a basic funnel, right? So first is very broad, and then so how do you push people through? Okay, so you have this general video. I can tell you, doing video marketing so can be very frustrating. I do all the video and then the other agent close. I'm sure this is very common.
Very
a lot
common.
Of you.
Yes.
But to me, I say it's okay. It's part of my funnel. It's part of awareness, right? Because I'm not using, that's not my lead generator. That's for awareness. So we have to be very clear. Like,
you focus on the long-term game.
Yeah. So the funnel is like that, right? You do the video. People come through your system. Then they know about you. Then they engage with you. Maybe they send you a WhatsApp after watching your video. They click. But then you give up because you say, actually, this is not interested one. But he's not interested today, but 2 years later, he's interested.
Very good. So this is what we talk about, nurturing your...
Yes. So you come back to the basics, right? You can't run away. The basics here, right?
Later we will talk about this book, because you say that it start with the GPS, right? You talk about...
if you want to think about budgeting, how do you plan your marketing? But in the end, I tell you that doing all these things, there's no direct ROI. I know everybody's trying to look. At least
everybody's trying to measure... Like no
I
direct
spend this video, then I get this lead, then I get this closing. But you have to understand that we are in a service line, right? So you think of your funnel, people watch, you have to get them in your pond. And then how do you nurture it? Then it's back to the basics. What's your follow-up? How often you follow up? How many touches, right? How many viewings can you get out of this person so that when he buys, it will be through you?
Yeah, there's also this one myth, right? A lot of people trying to measure in such a way, okay, this is my portal funnel. This is my this is probably my social media funnel, and this is my video marketing funnel, or this is my SOI funnel. So you want to measure to the dots, right? And actually, in fact, if you talk about marketing, right, it has to be multi-channel. It has to be overall as per se. Yes, you can still measure, but overall, we want to look at it as a big picture.
Yes, correct. And I think this is what Colin Tan teaches as well, is that all roads must lead to you, right? So you have your signboard. Let's say you're opening a shop, right? I still remember he gave the example is you open
the supermarket things.
Yeah, you have your signboard, then you have your plastic bag. So everything, everywhere people go, you must think is you, is you. Stickiness, right?
Yes,
That's marketing.
stickiness. Yes, yes.
So I don't think one should go into video marketing if you expect, okay, this is my specific ROI. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
It's always the
So just now you talk about the funnel, then you build the awareness. So when you talk about this, like how do you bring in the people to increase the level of awareness? So what
so it's through all these video marketing and
but posting video, is it sufficient? No, filming video, is it sufficient? You can post, but maybe no one is watching. So what do you do?
nothing, it's just consistency. To me, okay, so social media is all about consistency and also tweaking as you go along. You have to study your audience, you have to know your audience. You have to find new ways to present your content. So we every week we will analyze all our videos.
Do you spend money to even the boost or
No. In the early days, yes.
Advertise your videos.
But I don't do that anymore.
You do that at the very beginning.
At the very beginning, I was trying it out, and I think it was okay because it was MCO, and then your cost per view or per impression
Much
is not.
lower. Yeah.
But I think now it's very expensive. So
you don't spend marketing in growing your audience size, and then also you just keep having quality videos out there.
Yeah.
And people will.
So I spend I spend time, well, at least sometimes I wish I had more time, analyzing. So every week we will analyze which videos did well, which didn't, which had engagement, and then you have to ask yourself why. Why this video did well?
Review. You do a weekly review on
with
which
the team.
videos actually have the higher views.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So
and then and there will be content that's not quite working. Then we're like, sorry, your thing, this one not working. We'll cut it off. Let's replace it with something else. For example, I think we do it this format. It works. And and always look at other people. What Ryan Sahan is doing. What Prabhajit Brothers.
Ryan Sahan is always the benchmark.
He's so good. He's so good. He's so good. So sometimes when you stuck for ideas and you watch.
Yeah, get inspirations.
Get inspiration and watch a lot of other people's videos. What you like about it, you take. What you don't like, and you just never know what will work. Okay, until you you will find a certain trend, and there will be a pattern as to like what your audience, and your audience is unique to you. They like your style, right?
Yeah. That uniqueness, your own voice, I think is important. Everyone have the voice, the space, and the platform that they actually.
Yes, because now we're talking about social media. It's very building a community around you. It's gone are the days where one size fit all, right? So you open the newspaper, everybody sees the same ad is presented in this way, and you're expected to respond to this ad. But today's market is not one size fit all anymore. That's a great thing about it.
No longer.
But it's great. So everybody know you will have your own audience. Build your audience, find your voice.
Yeah, I think that's important to do so. No, you talk about the funnels, like you have to build the level of awareness. So posting quality videos, all right? Then what else do you do?
So then we do the usual, actually nothing, we do the usual portal. So if you go to iProperty, Property Guru, you will see.
So you can't afford not to have the portal, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's getting really expensive and the leads are like not as great, but I still do it as part of awareness. But you will find that after a while, you will get a lot of referrals. You will get a lot of through your networking and how good you are in terms of follow up.
Yeah, I think it's still back to the follow up.
But I will admit to you, I have horrible at follow up.
So how do you solve that?
How do I solve that? Discipline. I hate it though. I hate it. I'm still behind in updating my database. But thankfully, because I built this funnel, so it helps lah on some extent, but that's my area of improvement.
Yeah. Okay, so just now we want to hear your success story. So can you share with us one case, the most memorable case that you have that actually because of video marketing, like you actually bring in the sales and reap the profit from it?
Yeah, I think there's been one or two homes that were actually quite difficult to sell. But through our home tour video, we managed to actually get the person in. But having said that, before we closed this person, it was a 6 months runway, and we brought an average of at least minimum 5 viewers a week for 6 months.
5 viewers per week for 6 months.
6 months, and we were competing with other people.
So it's not exclusive to you.
Yeah, it's not. And then finally the home tour kicked in, and then this guy said, yeah, we didn't think about it, and then it just popped out. So we thought we'll come and see the place. And then
but this is a completely new leads coming from the video marketing.
Yeah, but then I just want to tell everyone that's like, but we work really hard, no? Like 6 months, 5 viewers. That means it's 20 viewings a month for this one house. Times 6 is 100. What? Times 6 is
But when is the video marketing kicks in?
Month 3.
Month 3. Why not?
When did you do it? No, month 2. Then we let it run. It was running. Then only later, don't know how it popped out on this person.
Somehow as it actually stays long enough on the online, and then it just because people are searching, right? So when they search, like potentially it actually lands on the video that you
But then every day very stressed. You don't know, you work so hard, you don't know at which juncture somebody else is going to sell it. But then I told myself, just don't give up. Just continue, you just do. If you don't get it, it's beyond your.
How long would you give up on the property? Because like it actually takes 6 months, right? And every week 5 view.
Yeah, because I believe this property can sell.
Okay, so first of all, you need to believe that this property is also a property that you like.
It's a property that I like, and I believe can sell. I believe there were points where I doubt myself, but then I believe it can sell. So we have to know, right, as an agent, which unit actually you don't need to work so intensely, which one you should work. You should work on it, like Rajin, to bring the momentum.
What are some of the criteria that the properties that you really got to be Rajin to do it? Like
so that you have, I think it depends on its unique selling point. Is there something unique about it? The location is great. Even if the house is run down, but location is good, price is right, you can still sell it. Or it's a very nice house selling at premium. Location may not be so good, but price is right, for example, right? There are many factors that go into
because it's marketing, so it make it exciting, right? There's no like, okay, you follow step 1, 2, 3, then it will work. But even step 1 itself can have a lot of variations to it. Okay, interesting, right? Let's see what are some of the things that I would like to okay, can you share with us like how's your day like? So many responsibility that you juggle. I remember this is the question that you asked Hannah at the beginning. It's like, you juggle within like so many things, and like at it, she said this one thing at the very beginning of the video. You say like it's the same as what you're going through as well. So you and Hannah like the responsibility as a family, a father, and all the things that you all need to go through. And definitely there's I think when you have more responsibility, I believe that you treasure your time a lot more and you become more effective in the things that you do.
Well, at least I try to.
So tell us Monday to Sunday, how's your day looks like, so that we get to know deeper in your life.
I'm sure like with every real estate agent, the moment you open your eyes, you open WhatsApp.
WhatsApp, okay.
Right, then and then if it's raining the night before, I know definitely my phone's going to blow up the next morning, right?
Just so.
Speaking lah.
Okay.
This house leak, so then.
Well, you can expect it's raining, okay.
Depending, I know this tenant show will call me already. Okay, so then you open on WhatsApp. Then of course, have to make sure that my daughter gets to school. She's okay, while replying for WhatsApp, while I get ready. And I try to be in office early because I go to bed early. I try to sleep by about 10.
By 10? Okay, that's very disciplined.
10, yeah. No, as you get older also, anyway, you want to stay up later also cannot. Your body just like breaks down, right?
Okay.
So
10 is the limit.
10 is the limit,
right.
later.
Then how early do you wake up?
I wake up about 6, about 6 o'clock, and then
you really have a good sleep.
No, okay but sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night and go back to sleep. But I try to get as much rest because I know that in the morning I want to put my best foot forward. I need to put the best foot forward for my team as well. I don't work alone, right?
Yeah.
So
start from 6, what do you do?
so I get ready, then try to be at the office by about 8.
By 8, okay.
Yeah, because 6 to 8 is really me and my daughter getting ready for the day, make sure she's in the right frame of mind. I'm also in the right frame of mind.
That's good.
No rush to get out the door. And then I head to the office. I sort of back-end work, operation work, and follow up with.
So from 8 to what do you do in the morning usually?
So 8 to 10, everybody starts coming in about 9-ish. So by
your team all will come to office.
Yeah, so yeah, we have daily huddles at 10 a.m. every day. And then once a week we have our weekly meetings just to catch up. Daily huddles very quick, just 10 minutes.
So what do you do in the daily huddles?
We go around the table. What did you do yesterday? What are you gonna do today? Yeah, that's it. Just 10 minutes. Everybody goes around the table, and then we get about that's it. And then if there's any urgent thing that crops up, we'll take it on the side. It's nothing to do. Daily huddle is just for everyone, just to catch up with each other.
So you do it Monday to Friday?
Monday is actually our off day.
Oh, Monday is your off day.
Monday is off day.
Right.
So Tuesday to Friday we do it. Saturday and Sunday is really reserved.
It's the full force.
Yeah, it's reserved for clients. Yeah, for viewings.
Okay, so Monday is your off day. Okay, we don't want to touch your off day. So is off day, do you still work or you really off?
I try to be really off, but we're in a service line, so
kind of tough, right?
Kind of tough. After this, I got to go and check on someone's water heater.
Yeah, I overheard the phone. So let's say mornings you 8 to 10, you actually do your 10 o'clock is your huddles. Let's say 10 to 10:30, you got the huddles done.
No, just 10 minutes, 10 to 10, and 10 to 10:10, then everybody just goes about their day.
So how's your day like after that?
After that, actually is already replying to messages, solving all these rental defect, checking ads, planning video shoots, and of course planning for viewings and following up which clients I need to follow.
So it's all about responding to the inquiries and the things that you need.
It's very reactive.
You have the things like Monday is shooting day, Tuesday is like.
Oh, we do have blocks of time. So we shoot 2 days in a month.
2 days in a month. Okay.
2 days. So it's not very.
It's not the weekly things that you do.
It's not weekly. It's not really. So we pack everything in for the 2 days. It's
a 2 days fully.
Yeah, it's full, but then everybody has their slots, So that's
how you save the cost as well.
That's how I save the cost, and that's how I manage everybody's time effectively. I don't want.
You don't want to keep doing it every week.
Yeah,
so,
no.
Okay, so it's 2 days.
Yes, because our core job is closing sales.
Yes. Okay. So how much time do you actually spend? Is it only just 2 days? In terms of
2 days, just shoot.
Just shooting.
Then after that, we channel it out for.
Script, you have to do a lot of things.
Writing script is all done before, and then once it's shot already, we just give it to the editor to do, and then he will give us the.
How many can you shoot in the 2 days?
Oh, it's a question not for me, for my girl. She plans it. I don't know. So we do 7 hours, 1 hour, so 7, maybe 7. Yeah, so 2 days, 14.
Wow.
And then
that's effective, no? Just pack everything. It's really tight.
Yeah, it's everything. So everybody must be prepared. If you're not prepared, whoever on the team is not prepared, I cancel off. I say you're not entitled to the reel.
Oh.
I'm paying for it, if you don't, then it's okay. If you don't want to do it, you don't plan for it, then you are not respecting.
So everybody is like, get ready your script.
They know already.
Practice and get ready.
Yep.
Well,
otherwise you don't shoot.
You come in ER like not ready.
No.
Then you say, okay, then you're out.
You're out.
Okay, I like it. Like that's the way forward. Definitely. Yeah. So do you use any tools? Now I know, like of course you say you use Canva, no? Like
Yeah. No, I don't know. Everybody macam like think we are very fancy. Then they want to come to our office to record. I'm like, my
because you saw your podcast things, right? It was like, hey, where is this place?
so different.
Then every time I see your mic also different.
Yeah, I know. So I don't know why everybody has this impression that we are very fancy, but
Yeah.
no, we're not
So you have
fancy.
done it to a certain level that people believe that, hey, you know, like
I don't need to mislead anyone, okay? I mean, come to our office, right? It's all second-hand, like those furniture the owner don't want ready, right? I say, you give to me, you donate to me, I put in my office.
wow, amazing.
We shoot a lot from the phone.
Mm.
I mean, the phone is amazing. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't overthink it and don't think that it's complicated. Then everybody always say, wow, so good, all your video. I said, actually, it's not. It's just that we've done so many, we've practiced so many times. So that's how I always tell people, just do it. Don't worry, don't think too much. Even rumah buruk also, just do. We are a salesperson. There is an angle that every house can sell. How do you bring out that unique selling point? And don't overthink it. If you just have to use your phone, use your phone. And there's so many like apps out there that you can just adjust.
So apps is no-brainer to you because you don't really edit the thing.
Yeah, so I don't use it. Because I don't know how to use it. I'm a millennial. I don't know all these things.
Okay, that's good. Like, how do you balance? Traditional marketing is still important, right? But you still need to have the digital strategies, right? But you still need to go out there and see the clients.
Yeah.
And 80% of the time should be meeting a client. Yeah, shouldn't be spending too much time in terms of the video editing. So what I learned today is that you need leverage on what you do best. No,
yes, that's
someone
what
do
I
best
believe.
in editing, so let them do. Someone do best in video marketing. I mean, like videoing you, then let them do it. So don't spend the time and effort to learn.
Yeah, don't try to be jack of all trades, master of none.
Okay, that's good. Like, what are some of the common mistakes that you see for those who want to start out, apart from overthinking, or at least when you first started?
Okay, I think the first thing is always the budgeting. Make sure you have a very clear picture. I have a tendency to overspend because
Overspend.
Like I try to be like, okay, I want it like that, like must be like this and must be this quality. But as time go
How do
by,
you overspend by instilling the quality?
I can throw out the whole video, and if I don't like it, right, I just say I don't show you. I pay
Or
him.
shoot again?
Then I can. I will do that. In the early days, right? Then I'm like, no, it's not like this. I don't want it like this. Okay. Then I just throw it out and I say, never mind. Fire this guy, get another person. But actually that's very foolish, you know. So it's not about being, so I realized that it's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. I've always repeated this because this is something that I've learned the hard way, is that you got to go the long run. Unless you plan to be in this industry only 1 year, I plan for it for 10, 20, 30 years, right?
Yeah. People forgotten about your video that you shoot like a year ago.
Yeah, or just try to find a way to salvage it, you know. And actually, you know what? It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to look nice. You know, it is gone are those days already.
Yeah.
Actually, what people, I realized that for digital marketing and to speak to your audience, people just want authenticity.
Yeah, people want you to show up. No?
Yeah.
Consistently showing
your
up.
phone and you say something meaningful in front of the house. That's what people want to hear. So it's not about perfection, it's about consistency.
Yeah, it's about being authentic as well.
It's about being authentic. So if perfectionism is going to be your stumbling block, remove that. It's not important. Consistency and authenticity.
Yeah. And you have also one question that you ask your teams, right? How transparent and authentic an agent should be, how open should you be sharing about, being real, being transparent, being authentic, probably want to share with us.
Yeah, I think that for me, at least, authenticity is important. And for me, honesty, my main thing I always ask my thing is that, am I being honest? Did I tell whatever the client wants to know? Whatever I should tell, did I communicate? Like, I mean, I saw houses sometimes at premium also before the signing also. I say, you sure you sign?
Wow. You sure you want to ask this question?
Premium, you know. They say, yeah, premium more Yin Peng. I said, yeah, you think because it will come back to
It will
you
come back to you,
one. You don't think that you close the deal already. Later they find out that they pay
You're hiding certain
80,000.
things.
Yeah, they pay 80, 100,000 premium, they come back to you. And sometimes you'll be surprised, in the end also the client say, yeah, I know I'm paying premium more. I like the house. Yeah. Don't say I didn't tell you. So
Don't say I don't tell you.
I swear clearly already. So I mean, I think what I'm trying to say is that this part of like being yourself, focus on building the relationship with your client. And of course, I got people scolding me, I got people not happy, but we're in the service industry.
But you actually tell them prior to them signings, right? Why are they not happy?
No, I mean, there are a lot of things that can happen, right? Like then maybe in the middle, there's some complication in the deal, or suddenly there's this clause that came up. Then you shout at you.
I know you're very big in terms of these taglines, right? Bringing integrity to real estate. Why is it so important to you?
Because in an industry where it's very cutthroat and very toxic, it's such a low barrier to entry.
Now they have exam, so
Yeah, when is the exam?
no, they already started. I
Oh,
think
is
so.
it?
So the next batch of NCC that there will be exam. Yeah,
It should be.
I mean, like it's easy at the very beginning.
Yeah.
I believe at the very beginning.
I'm not trying to say anything, but just say that it's a low barrier to entry. And unfortunately, because of regulation, most of us enter the industry, we don't know anything. You're not taught anything. It all depends. I was very fortunate that I had a very good leader from the start to guide me through a lot of things, through negotiation and things. Otherwise, I wouldn't know. I mean, you can't blame the agents. Why is it toxic? Why is it cutthroat? Because there's nobody guides you. And so that's why for me, integrity is very important, because for me, I think doing real estate, I want it to be the client trusts me with your most important asset. Therefore, I must return it with integrity. Not just about hard work, but honesty, integrity.
Yeah, I think it's very important that we remain like integrity is like you even do it when even no one is watching.
Yeah.
Right. I think that's the highest level of.
That's why I put it in my tagline, because you know why it's hard. It's so in this industry, there's so many times where it's easy to just think you can get.
Yeah, I think that's can you repeat that again?
Because I've been in that situation. I'm like, but if I don't say anything, I get extra. It's extra what? 20,000, 30,000? Sometimes I feel I don't need to share with the agent. Why I want to share? But so when you come to these crossroads, that's where integrity comes into play. So I always tell my team, so we come into crossroads. So we make very difficult decisions. I said, never mind, we share. And I'm very fortunate that my team also, although sometimes begrudgingly, because it is, you split 5 figure, 6 figure, you have to split. I said, but never mind, we honor our word. We try our best. Honor our word. Yeah. It's hard, and you find yourselves at a crossroad very often. So we do our best. I'm not saying that we are perfect. I'm not saying, we have stepped on people's toes before, have had to apologize or try to remedy the situation, but we do our level best. But at least the heart is right that, hey, this is what we want to make sure that we do. We try. When no one's watching, right? It's actually when it is obvious, it's easy. Right, easy to comply. The law is there. You cannot. Yeah, but when it's not. But the thing is like, maybe I'm the only one have this insider information. Maybe I don't share, then no one will know and kind of stuff. Yeah. So when you have this level of high level integrity, I think it's like things will change. Right? Yeah. Over the times that people will see the impact. I hope so. Because some days I think, what am I doing? And I believe that a lot more referrals going to come. Yeah, so that's why I hope I can only hope, and be thankful for the clients that we. Yeah, at the very beginning of the show that you shared with me about this book, right? About this millionaire real estate. And you said everything's come from this book, right? It actually have changed you. I think this is from when it's printed in the 70s, right? Not 70s. But still. Sorry. I think they're coming in the second version of this. 1986, right? 1986. But it's still very. Can you share with us like the GPS
You talk about like in when you first decided to go in this video marketing, you also allocate a certain amount of
Yep.
budget, and this is all according to the GPS that you have actually
Yeah.
have set.
So I'm still
Can you share with
learning.
us
I'm
how-
still learning how to do a good business model. I'm not very good with numbers, but I think the GPS is very good
So what
because
is GPS? Maybe people watching our show don't know what is
read the
GPS,
book,
right?
then you will know. Then you will know. But there were this I mean, you allocate how much you want to earn, take home. So you run it like a business. I think one thing for anyone who's thinking of doing real estate, the important thing is to think about it as a business. You have to have some output in order to have input. You must invest, but of course within means. So what is your targeted number of sales? Then that 60%, 60, 20, 20. I think that's the rule. You can adjust it as you go along and as you see what suits your business. So 20% for operation cost. So that's like paying to the agency, like okay, Reapfield takes this portion, that's part of the operation. You want to hire a caller, you want to hire assistant, electricity, water, petrol, all these things are everything that you must factor.
What about video marketing?
And then marketing will be video. So for video, how many, for portals, how much I allocate. Video marketing, how much you want to allocate. So you take so I take like your target sales that you want to get, you take that percentage, 20% goes to marketing, and then you decide how you want to allocate.
The 20% is for operating costs or 20%
20% operations, 20% marketing and lead generation.
Okay, all right.
60% is your net income.
20% for that. So this 20% is where you actually just focus on that particular
From
budget.
that 20%, then you allocate for lead generation. So your portals definitely you want to allocate how much you want to allocate.
What is the portions right now of that 20%? Right? How many percents go to video marketing? How many percent actually go to
numbers, and then you ask me
roughly like you only have
20%.
you probably only have these two things, right?
No, there's a whole list. So there's portals. Then sometimes we do flyers. If you have
flyers as well. Open house, 3 things.
Any collaterals that you need to print, everything you list down. So I think our video side is maybe about 20%.
About 20% of the total budget.
Unfortunately, the chunk of the cost is still property portals, which I'm not very happy about, but no choice.
Yeah, but this is also where the main leads come from, right?
Actually now I feel that it's spread out.
Spread out.
Last time used to be portals a lot, but I think now it's like
I think it's slowly diminishing, right? From 80 to probably 60.
That's the unfortunate. So then in the end, it's even. You have to be good at your video marketing. You have to be good at your lead generation. You have to be good at your open house. You have to be good at your referral. Everything.
And you still believe in printing flyers?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's still effective. So
I don't get leads from there, but it's exposure. And then sometimes you never know. The uncle asked me to come to his house, right? Then he will open the flyer. It's like ham choy already. Then yeah, that's why I got this flyer from you. That's why I call you. Then
it still works. Sometimes they just stay there, you know.
Yeah.
Somehow
So
like they look at it.
must lead to you, right? So you cannot say
The stickiness.
the stickiness. So if anyone's looking for a hard and fast answer, I'm sorry, there's no shortcut lah.
There's no shortcuts.
At least for me lah, I don't know. Yeah.
So what's your GPS for this year?
This year we are targeting to have 50% more than last year. Yeah, so let's see.
So you have 3 more months to go.
No, we are April to March one.
Okay, all right. So you do your April to March. So you have 6 more months to go.
Yes, there's 6 more months to go. So let's see. Fingers crossed.
It's good, amazing. All right. So I think it's like probably another 1 more questions. Then we will take a break for the announcement. Then we can actually get ready. Okay, 1 more questions for you before I actually go for how important is community engagements for your brand, and how do you foster it through your marketing?
Community engagement.
Yeah.
It's
do you like the politicians then they walk around go and really go to the markets and then people know what you like building communities.
But community,
I watch you from the YouTube.
But community is very important for a real estate agent. I tell you that.
So how do you actually build? I know like you just mentioned that you just completed an event just
Yeah,
now.
so
Yeah.
we try to get involved in whatever capacity. I mean, obviously, I'm a TTDI resident, so it's easier. So yesterday we participated in a TTDI wellness, health and wellness. So you set up a booth, but the dedication of your time. You know, it's like 8 hours there, right? You have to station there, but then you meet people, people get to know you.
But do you go there and say, hey, I'm a realtor, some real estate agents, hello, give me cards? You do that?
No.
You don't, huh?
We don't,
So that's the highest level of networking.
Yeah. I cannot.
Please don't do that.
I can't do that.
Okay.
But it's just engaging, then you chit chat. But we're there again, is consistency, because you are there.
People keep seeing you.
People keep seeing you. Then
Would you wear your YinHomes t-shirt when you
we don't have a YinHomes
Okay,
t-shirt. So then but we have a YinHomes bag. Then the auntie will come again. Like, hey, last year your bag very good. Can I take again? Then we stay there. Then we chit chat, and then she will tell me some market info. So yesterday I got to find out, you know, how this other agent like people, the friends, sell the house under value. So
all this inside news.
You know, so that's part of being, I think that's part of being in the community. Then we're always out viewing, so people will always see us repeatedly. So every time I go viewing, it'll be like, hey, hi. You know, it's like Phil Dunphy from Modern Family. It's exactly like that. You're out there walking and then people know you. Hey, you again, hi. Why? Because people keep seeing you. Oh, you very hardworking, huh? I say, yeah. I said, cari makan.
Cari makan. Yeah. Okay, good. So let's bring out the announcement. Let's see. The announcement being rather okay. It's coming soon. Yeah.
Okay.
No problem. Yeah. So probably when you will come back after the announcement will be about you sharing some tips, some advices for those who just starting out,
Okay.
right? And probably the steps on how one can actually like they are all inspired by your success, but how do they actually replicate your success? Yeah, if they want to. All right. So the first announcements that we have is Ignite. No? So this is the upcoming calendar that we have. Win the seller on Tuesday, which is tomorrow, and make and receive offers by Elaine Yeap. And then Thursday will be plan your future with 4chan. And okay, Friday you must definitely come, right? Because it's a session that I'm gonna conduct. All right, this is supposed to be earlier sessions, but because due to some of the changes, that's I believe that will be the last sessions. Grow your database with me. If you have a very messy database and you've been thinking a lot how you should nurture your database, nurture your client relationships, and all, this is definitely a cost. No, even though you have not been attending Ignite for the entire 20 days. So this is a session, you really need to come. I look forward to see all of you in this Grow Your Database class, which is something that I'm very, very passionate about. All right, next. Next, we have becoming $1 million realtor. So this is a talk where you can invite your future potential real estate agents. I always like what Sifu Colin Tan have mentioned very much over against, like many of our agents at the very beginnings, none of them are realtors. It is because someone like your friend who actually given this opportunity for someone to be to actually enter the industry. That is where we actually provide this opportunity for someone to become a real estate agent. I hope that all those who are listening today, like if you want to really find out how we can generate another round of more success and have actually giving this opportunity to your friends and families, invite them to this talk, which is happening tonight, 7 to 8:30 p.m. at KW Malaysia office, and we will have this every Monday night. For this particular week, apart from Monday night, we will also do it on Tuesday, tomorrow, 10 o'clock in the morning, and also on Tuesday, 3:30 p.m. as well. If you can't make it on Monday night, so bring your prospects on the 10 o'clock tomorrow or 3:30 tomorrow as well. Yes, next. All right, so $1 Million Realtor, if you have not signed up for this program, so this is your last chance to sign this up for the full 4 days training with Sifu Colin Tan. So this is the last chance for this pricing of 5,000 ringgit, because the price will increase to 6,900 ringgit in 2025. And this October will be our last class. And we will take a break and we will come back probably in the month of January or after Chinese New Year. But the price will definitely increase to 6,900. So this is your last chance to reserve this spot. Now speak to the market center support and also speak to me, or if you're not the KW Malaysia agents yet, if you're interested to be part of this, feel free to reach out to us. We can find a way for you to attend this training. Next. All right, so on the 23rd of October, we will have our real estate masterclass, productivity coaching for peak performance. If you has been in the industry for a period of time and you want to really find out how you can become a coach, how you can actually coach other people and learn up the skills. Coaching is not training. Coaching is really bring out the best of our agents that is under your care. So come and learn this specific skill set that we have. We're going to train you for with the proper time, with the proper framework. It will happen on the 23rd of October, Wednesday, 9 to 5 at Bukit Kiara Equestrian and Country Resort. So this will give you 5 CPD hours. All right, next. All right, that's all for this week's announcement. And next week, we will have PropMoth with us, the CEO and founder. Benjamin will be coming over to share with us the latest trends on this new portal. Now we talk about our portal and the reason why he actually come with this portal, because he's just so fed up with all those that are in the market. They want to make a change. And next week, we're going to have a conversation with him. All right, now back to Yin Peng now. All right, now share with us some of the tips that you will give for a new beginner.
I think the main practical tip would be
tips,
have a budget.
Have a budget.
So that you manage your cash flow, right? For every business, cash flow is the most important.
Don't overspend.
Don't overspend. Don't overextend your wallet. But at the same time, for those of you who are scared to spend, you have to spend.
Yeah, if you're scared to spend, you have to spend. I think it's like either money or time. Right?
Yes.
But you don't want to spend too much time.
Yes.
Because that is not your specialties.
You're not a content creator, you're a real estate agent. So you have to balance your time, spend a little bit of money within means, of course. And if, let's say, you don't have the budget, start small. Do it on your own. These days, with just a phone, you can do so much.
Yeah.
And I think it's doing that. Number one is set aside a budget, a practical budget. Number two is plan, strategize. Put down, don't think that creating a video means I just pull up the camera and talk. Actually, you do need to plan, you do need to structure.
You need to have a script.
Yeah, you must have a script of sorts. No matter.
Do wing it.
Yeah, don't wing it. It doesn't, it's not, you're not doing a...
We do have notes here. Yeah.
Yeah. Everything must have notes, right? We need to
ourselves. Yeah.
Talk about it. So have a script. You know why this is also important? Because if the video does well, you can go back to the script and see what is good. If the video doesn't do well, then you have a pattern, right?
Yeah, you know what don't do well.
Yes. So always keep a record of everything so that you are continuously studying what works, what doesn't work, and just be consistent.
All right. So number one, have a budget and stay with your budget. I think that's important. If you're not willing to spend or you are scared to spend,
be resourceful.
Also spend.
But spend you have to little bit, you must invest in your business.
Yeah, you must invest. I think of it as a business, right? You got to invest. If it's not, otherwise then you always I think this morning I read an article was saying taking risks is risky, but not taking risks is even riskier. It's even riskier.
If you do it and you fail, you know why you fail. You can.
Yeah, you can see how you can do better.
Yes.
Yeah, so number one, have a budget. Number two, have a plan. Right, have a clear, I think preparation.
Yes, you have to.
Yeah, it's not just about coming in and just on the videos. Yeah, I mean, some people are very natural, like if you're very good at that topic, and the
But I
inspirations
think
come, you can
even
still
the,
use.
I believe like even the top content creator
They
also
do
plan.
Yeah, I think even like 80% of the time that if you have a good script, good content, good thoughts, good framework, when you shoot, I think it's way much easier.
Yeah.
Then you just keep doing it.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember when I first doing it, when I want to record video to encourage people, like how many thousand times I have to repeat the same thing until I repeat up to a certain times, right? It just becomes so natural because I already scripted it
Practice it,
so many
right?
times.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is 1, 2, and what is the last one? Don't overthink.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Just do consistency.
All right, it's good. Like one last questions before we close today. Looking ahead, what future trends do you anticipate will shape the real estate marketing?
Wow.
And how is YinHomes preparing for them?
Such a big question. I don't know. I think.
What do you think, lah? Just natural.
I do think that digital media will continue to play a very important role, especially for the luxury. I think across the market, people, the demand for the real estate agent, people want to look at, they will do their research first, so they will look at who you are online, and they will draw their own conclusion whether to approach you or not. So I think this will I think you can't escape lah.
Yeah.
And you have to at some point get into it.
Yeah, I think it's, if you have not start to build any online presence, I think this is, you have to do it.
Just get started.
Just get started. Just do it. Don't overthink. And then choose a platform. If video marketing is for you, go deeper into it. If writing is for you, go deeper into it. Or whichever platform, I think it works. Doesn't matter whether it's TikTok, X, Insta, Facebook, it still works.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. For me, it's LinkedIn. Like if you are not connected on LinkedIn,
yeah. I don't you send me the LinkedIn.
Yes.
I'm like, what?
Because that is the space that I believe that is underrated. Right. It's a space where no one dominate, and it is also the best time to really dominate according to like what style that you actually want. And once again, thank you so much for joining us this morning. So happy. I think it's like the conversation can keep going, but we have to give you time back. Give you back your
I'm gonna
time
go check on the
so
water
that
heater now.
you can go back. All right, with that, thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you everyone for joining us this morning. Bye bye. All right.